Good afternoon, friends. It's Monday afternoon, and you know that's my day off. So we've been trying to get everything done today before we head back to the work week. Brock's been mowing. It got cold here again in Southern Ohio. I've been doing laundry and housework, all that stuff. So anyway, went to hang out with my cousins and aunts and uncles yesterday. It was so much fun. Hi, girls, if you're watching. All my cousin Sean, his daughters, they subscribe. So hi, girls, if you're watching. Thanks, fam, for checking me out. So anyway, that was a good time. I enjoyed it. We had a great day. We didn't get back till later on last night, so I didn't do a whole lot last night. So I got to make up for it today. So as you friends who've been friends with me for a long time know that we've been doing some dietary changes for Brock. Brock's my husband. He's a lucky man. Anyway, been doing some dietary changes for Brock for his got arthritis flare up. So we're cutting out some carbohydrates, breads, blah, blah, blah stuff. So I love to do a squash casserole. I love using squash in place of potatoes because they don't have a lot of flavor on their own. So they really can take on flavors from other things. So I love to use this in the place of a potato casserole, and it's delicious. So we're having T-bones tonight. They're thawing out from my freezer. So I'm going to make this squash casserole. So I wanted you to come along on the journey with me. So this is just yellow squash that I picked up from the grocery store and I had in my fridge. I found a couple of green onions I threw in there. As always, onions are optional if you don't want them. I've got my little 8x8 baking dish here with a little bit of non-stick spray, a little bit of olive oil spray on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my squash in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do anything to this right now. Just the squash, and I'm going to put it in a microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes. And the reason I am, for two reasons. One, it's going to speed up the cook time when I put it in the oven, and also I'm going to let it cook down, so if any moisture occurs, any water comes off of this squash, as you know, it can have a lot of moisture and water in it. So I'm going to put it in the microwave, and I'm going to give it about 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm going to drain it, and then we'll come back. So we're back. We gave this squash a few minutes in the microwave. Is it necessary to do this? Not really, but I don't want a runny casserole. So that's why I like to do it. So all you have to do is just kind of push this squash to the side like that, and then kind of tilt it and let that water run off. And then just grab you a paper towel. Let me grab a piece of paper towel. I did this earlier, but I still got a little bit more water coming off there. So see how I'm just kind of tilting it so all the water runs down this end? Just absorb it with a paper towel. I don't want to put it in the sink. I might dump all my squash in the sink. That's it. There you go. Now, what you need for this casserole is pretty simple. You need some shredded cheese, cream of mushroom or cream of chicken. I'm going to use cream of mushroom soup today. Some sour cream, and then whatever seasonings you want. And then a little bit of cornflake crumbs on top. Optional, and onions are optional. I always keep a big bag of onions in my freezer. So that's what that is. And of course, squash. So we've got that squash in here. I'm just going to season it up with some SPG. You can use whatever seasonings you like. This is salt, pepper, garlic, all in one. It's one of, as you know, it's one of my favorites. And Mandy, you can get it on Amazon. We're going to give that a little quick stir. We're going to open up this cream of mushroom soup. Like I said, you can use cream of chicken. This is kind of like a potato casserole. So any place that you could use potatoes, you can use squash. So we're going to do this. Cream of mushroom soup. Give that a stir in. Now I did a grocery pickup, so Brock and I is going to leave here in a few minutes to go pick it up. But I wanted to go ahead and get this prepared, have it in the fridge, so all I have to do is pop it in the oven when I go to grill the steaks. Cream of mushroom soup. Sour cream. I'm going to say probably about half a cup. Okay. I'm gonna say about a half a cup or so. If you want more, you can add more. Give that a good stir. Listen, as you know, I don't like to do dishes, so we're gonna do this all in one pan. Get it all stirred in there together. Now your shredded cheese. I'm using a mild cheddar. You can use whatever you'd like. Something in my cheese. Okay. I would say probably a cup of cheese. Give it a stir once again. It's not difficult. Go. Oh, I got in trouble for that. Sheila yelled at me for banging my spoon on the pan. Sorry. Trying to do better. Habit. And then we're just going to come in with some breadcrumbs on top. Just a few. There you go. And I'll bake it at 375. My toaster oven, I'll probably cover it and then finish it off uncovered. We're going to have that with the steaks, and I'll show you the finished product later. All right, friends. Got to go pick up my groceries. Bye. So we're back, friends. Look at this squash casserole. Chewy. That looks amazing. I'm going to scoop a little bit of it out so you can see it. Go. Smells so good. Here it is. It's got to sit up a little bit. It's still quite hot. You can see the steam coming off of it. I just took it out of the oven. Give it a taste. It's delicious. I would put this up against any potato casserole any day. You have that crunch like a potato, but you got the squash in a delicious casserole. And we've got grilled some T-bones with it. Look at those beauties. We're gonna go, we're gonna have dinner, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Give it a try. Low carb squash casserole.